shit. Highly offensive. What's up?
What's up?
You already know what it is. Episode 35. We back in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get it lit, turning up on a Saturday for you motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? And your entertainment for consumption. Because goddamn, fucking January was fucking crazy. I don't know like how your month fucking went, but our fucking month sure did not fucking end well. We lost a good one,
Yeah.
and we're still trying to recover from it. Like I don't know how you guys are dealing with the loss. You know, right now we're just
Of Kobe Bryant, by the way, if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about.
yeah, definitely. Thank you for letting them know. Uh, it's it's a fucking shame. It's tragic. You know that someone like him went out like that, and you know you never picture it like that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, of all people, you know what I mean? To die a death like that he did with his daughter. That's tragic, man. It's tragic.
definitely. Um, I'm still trying to piece it all together. What we could learn from this. You know what I'm saying? So what we can take and because we're gonna have to live with this. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's something that's like that's something that, like that's like 9/11 type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when shit like that happens, that you
You
gotta
remember
live
where
with that.
you remember where you were when you heard it and everything like
Yeah,
that.
yo.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And of course,
Like,
our condolences go out to the Bryant family.
most definitely.
And the other passengers that was on the helicopter too, as well.
Exactly, and their families, the people that love them,
Yeah.
friends. Because I mean, sometimes that gets kind of swept under the rug when you look at like oh, it's Kobe Bryant, like but not like everybody that lost someone on that day. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that was a fan of anybody on there, like it's just it's sad, man. We always hope that like you know we live our lives and we get to live till we're old and have kids and grandkids and you know retire and pass out and die in our sleep hopefully or some shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
but life ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? Life don't give a fuck about what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
and death don't give a fuck about who you are. That's the crazy shit, yo. Like because you think about like Kobe, like that dude had a life of luxury. Like he built an empire where he was cushioned from like so many of like life's like troubles and like just little things that like would probably maybe like living in a certain environment, a
Yeah.
certain Kobe ain't gonna get killed by cops. Fucking, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah. He
like
doesn't. He doesn't. He's not going to run into this basic problems of Black America.
yeah,
Basically, what you're trying to say. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
like and then just like that, just a fucking a helicopter ride to take his kid to an away game, and that's what really fucking kills you, bro. Like Kobe was such a good dad to his kids. You know what I'm saying? Like from what I've seen, you know what I'm saying? Like on the outside, like just last month, him and his daughter had gone viral on a meme. Like that's why it really hurt me was just like I had seen the meme of them together at the game and everyone using it over and over for different things, and then all of a sudden for them two specifically to die in a helicopter crash like that,
Yeah.
you know, it's just like yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like,
She was everywhere with him too. He took her everywhere, man. That was his
definitely.
little road dog, man. That's
Hell yeah, and she was the only one that was a basketball player. You know what I'm saying? So she wanted to be like her dad, and I saw
you see her little fadeaway that she did. She got it just like him.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. Like it's just fucking sad, man. Like I said, it's a tragedy because like death don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, and you know you always hope like you die in a better way, but like realistically you have no control. Like whether it's a fucking sickness, whether you fucking it's a accident. You know what I mean? Like or whether you just fucking get killed, like motherfucker just rob you and kill you, or fucking, you know what I mean? Like, just anything can fucking happen to you, and in life, you know, you try to do your best to stick to the rules and follow the code, make sure none of those things can happen to you.
Yeah.
And then someone like Kobe can just like, who 3 years into his retirement, trying to take his kid to an away game, just, you know, falls out the sky, and you know, we lose a legend. Like, and yeah, that's just where it's just been sitting on my mind all week, and I don't know how you guys, where were you guys at when you found out?
I was laying on my couch until my girlfriend called, and she was telling me, "Did you hear about Kobe?" I'm like, "No, what happened?" He's like, "Oh, he died," and I was like, "Well, shut the fuck up!" But
Like, yo, stop playing.
You can't be joking like that.
Yeah.
And now, sure enough, turn on the news. I turned the TV on, the news. They're talking about it. I was waiting for it to be like a mistake or something like that. You know what I mean? But,
yeah, I was asleep, man. I woke up to a text from my brother saying, "Hey, man," he's like, "You hear about Kobe?" I was like, "Nah." He's like, "Kobe died." I was like, "Stop playing." He was like, "Nah, bro, for real, he died." I'm like, "Damn." I looked it up and shit, and they said he had his daughter with him. I was like, "Oh, fuck," because like I got daughters too, man. So, I mean, as a dad, you feel as though you're supposed to be their protector. You know what I mean? Like dad's superhero. So like, I can't imagine myself in that situation with your daughter, and you're about to have your demise. She's about to have her demise. Like, what can you say to comfort her? What can you do to comfort her? You know what I mean? Like, that's what broke me down about it.
yeah.
That's what broke me down about it.
Oh no, that's all I could think about. Like, it's just, and like, it can't be it can't be said enough how sad it is that you know, Kobe died, and not just Kobe, of course, but that his daughter died. Her friend that was also going to the away game, her father, like,
Yeah,
I mean,
there's another family on there.
yeah, like, and I just, I don't know where you guys are, what stage of grief you guys are at with it or whatnot. I know I'm, you know, I've been trying. I've been kept up so busy by work that
Try to keep your mind off of it.
yeah. Like that. I've tried to distract myself from it. I mean, I got kicked off Twitter. Fucking like they canceled me. You know what I mean?
But it's hard. It's hard to keep your mind off of it when it's positive stuff about Kobe and so much negative stuff about him online too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, he raped somebody in 2003 and all this. Why is he getting a mural? And it's like, come on, man.
And
like,
then,
really?
And like, and then it's just like, fam, do we really want to talk about that situation? Like, cause that situation's kind of suspect. Like the whole, like,
Well, she asked for the charges to be dropped.
Yeah. Well,
the accuser.
And then later on went to go sit out of court and all that.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, right, like, fam, you gonna tell me that some chick that worked at the hotel got off work, went to Kobe Bryant's room, and then got raped, and then you find out that the chick had like 5 different semen samples in her from like the 24 hours. So it's like, how you end up with 5 different semens? Like, bitch, you was fucking.
Yeah.
So
I know a way.
So you telling me this little thought who was fucking 5 different dudes in 24 hours just happens to get fucking raped by a rich athlete? Whose room she visited willingly after getting off work? Like, it's not like Kobe raped the fucking the maid, the cleaning maid. Like she was like, anybody there? And Kobe just dragged her in, and you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think she was like the front desk, so she would have to be like off work to come up there.
Yeah.
You can't just pop up. But yeah.
So for people like, you know, Ari Shafir and fucking Evan Rachel Turner from fucking Evan Rachel Wood from fucking Westworld to be just sitting there saying, "Oh, he was a rapist," like they were there, like they saw like they saw it go down,
like they were in the bedroom and shit, man.
Yeah, like
I hate that shit.
Like, and then for example, right, like with Evan Rachel from fucking Westworld, like right afterwards, she got exposed because she's crying over David Bowie, who's a fucking pedophile. Like, the dude was used to hang out with fucking underage 15-year-old girls and shit in his whip when he was like in his 20s, and it's a known fucking thing. And so it's like, you're perfectly cool crying over a fucking pedophile because he's white, but Kobe, who you don't know shit about, who's a fucking legend, a goddamn hero to millions.
Yeah.
You just gonna come out of pocket the same day that he fucking dies and call him a fucking rapist. Like, you couldn't give his family time. Like, that was too much to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what made me mad. That's why, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, and the thing with the shit that came about Twitter was like, I didn't even say nothing that was like I didn't call her a cunt. You know what I'm saying? Or a bitch. Or,
you should have.
I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But I had already had 2 strikes against me. And the first time was for Laura Ingraham when she laughed at Nipsey Hussle and I called her a cunt. So that was strike 1. Tommy Lauren, strike 2, because I called her a bitch. So I was like, I can't call her a cunt or a bitch. So I was like, what can I say to this hoe to let her know how I feel about her calling Kobe rapist the day that he dies? I was just like, clearly you are not human. You must be like the robot you play on your show. Like, that's all I said. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, wow.
And they canceled me off Twitter. Like, but Twitter ain't got no problems with her, like, shitting on Kobe the day he dies.
Yeah.
Like, that's what made me mad, man. Like, so, you know what I mean, trying to bring myself down, you know what I mean? Like, fuck Westworld. That's where I'm at with it. Like, I'm not watching Westworld no more, because I'm going to have to see the stupid bitch's face on it. So as long as I have to see her fucking face on it, I'm always going to remember her calling Kobe a rapist. And fucking, it's just going to ruin the taste of the show for me. So, you know what? Since HBO ain't going to do the right thing, I'm not going to tell anybody else to stop watching it. That's on y'all. It's a great show up until this point to me. You know what I'm saying? So, if people want to watch Westworld, hey, I'm not mad at it.
Well, I don't watch it, so.
You know what I mean? But from my end, Westworld could eat a dick. Like, I got Red Dead. Anytime I want Westworld, I'll just go play Red Dead Redemption. Like, go shoot some cowboys. Like,
hell yeah.
But yeah, on to the first topic. Man was arrested for smoking marijuana cigarette.
Salute.
In the courtroom.
420.
We need some air horns for him right now.
Yeah, right. Dun, 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 dun. No, yeah, so yeah. Right. That's the best air horn I got right there. I open up a chest, bro. Chill.
You got the legendary sword and shit.
No.
50 rupees.
So a man, Spencer Boston, he went to the courtroom for a simple possession charge that he had, and he was called to talk to the about his case, and he started smoking a joint. I guess he just lit up a joint, a joint.
Is that roll up, ho?
Yeah. So he got.
I'm here.
He got arrested. He got disorderly conduct charge against him now.
Wow.
But I think that's kind of like a break though, because that was he.
I mean, we know if he was not white, this would be going a whole different way.
No, because yeah, they said that they laughed about it in the courtroom.
Yeah.
Where did it happen at? Where was it at?
Like Lebanon, Tennessee, or some shit like that. Fucking.
I don't know how their marijuana laws are down here, but.
I mean, if he's in there for a marijuana, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably not the kindest of states. But for example, right? Like, imagine if like me, when I had gotten my weed DUI, I had showed up to courtroom and be like, hey, look, Your Honor, I'm gonna roll up and smoke in front of you, and I'm gonna bullshit and talk to you and argue my case just to show you how functional I am. Therefore, to prove that I cannot be intoxicated behind the wheel if I have THC in my system, because therefore, you know, like,
You don't keep throwing therefores in there.
yeah, because you know, when you're in court, you got hit with like some like
Therefore.
some therefores, like, you know what I mean, just to, like, I'm smart, you know what I mean, like. But I mean, like, you know, if I would have done some shit like that, they would have gave me another 7 charges on top of the 7 I already had.
Yeah.
Like, so it wouldn't have went down that way for me. And I sure as hell know if you would have done some shit like that, it would not went down way for you or you.
No.
But because it's just like, little blonde surfer looking dude. With
He's
the
got a weapon.
Like it would have ended differently. You know what I mean? But for this guy, I mean, like I'm at the same time, like I'm happy for him, like that. You know, he got a break, and it's just a disorderly conduct, and you know what I mean, like
Yeah, you know how ballsy you gotta be to do that though.
hell yeah.
Nah, I would not do that shit.
You know how white you gotta be to do that, man? Like, like that is the epitome of privilege. Like, I know I'm not gonna get in trouble for this. Fuck you, Your Honor. Like, I'm white.
I wonder what kind of weed it was, though.
White weed. Like, that's what that weed was. That shit was white with white sprinkles and white crystals. Like, privilege kush. Like,
You know who did get in trouble though?
Who?
This Navy chief.
Oh.
Stole a pair of Garmin watches. What's his name? Chief Petty Officer Ariano got court-martialed for trial yesterday for stealing 2 Garmin smartwatches. I looked them up though. Them watches go for like $600 to like $800. Some will go over $1,000.
Yeah, man. They have like a whole bunch of shit on it, like weather and airport information and stuff. Like, probably
he don't got a phone for that? Like,
I don't know, but look, he's getting demoted to petty officer first class.
That's given. I'm surprised it didn't go any lower.
And then he got a fine, or anywhere between $1,500 and $3,000.
Did they kick him out the Navy or?
No, he's still in it, but just reducing rate.
Petty officer now.
Yeah, but he'll get it back, like eventually. He just put in the time, but it's just crazy because like you a chief, like you know how shitty that looks like as a chief. Because I mean, like I was in the Navy, so like I know how hard it is to go through those ranks. I made it to E5, second class petty officer, in like 6 years, and then for me when I made it, I would have to wait another 3 years to go to make first class the first time around. If I would advance the first time around, then another 3 years after that to make it to chief. So like I'd have been in like already like a good 12 years. You know what I mean? Like so to even get to those, like to even be a chief, like you got to put in some time and effort. You got to know people. You got to like network. You got to know your craft. Like, the fuck you doing stealing at the next, my nigga? Like,
Making mad money but selling 2 watches.
Yeah, like by then you've been on deployments. Like, you got bread. Like, obviously this motherfucker don't. So I don't know what he was doing with his life. What
Yeah, it's not something's not sounding right about it.
Hell yeah. And I mean, cause like I could tell you some wild stories about like when I was in the Navy, like motherfuckers did some, like I remember there was this first class, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was in charge of the money of the first class association. So like any money that you know they had put together, like to do different events or whatever the fuck, you know. He was in charge of it. This motherfucker stole that shit. Went to Las Vegas, blew that shit like on a bunch of whores and fucking booze and fucking casinos. And when they caught him, motherfucker was like in a whip with a blow up doll, like riding passenger side. Like, so when like supposedly, I cannot confirm this or not because I mean this is the Navy we're dealing with. But it is allegedly that when they brought him in for captain's mast, that they brought him in with the blow up doll, like that he was arrested. That they caught him with. Like, but yeah, but no, like this chief's bugging, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, especially because you got so many juniors looking up to you. Like, you can't be tarnishing your fucking uniform. The United States Navy. Goddamn, stealing watches, like you obviously should not be a chief then. Like I hope you don't make it again, like motherfucker, realistically, because like people can change and all that shit. And I'm not saying that, but at the same time, like some shit you should only some power you should only have once.
So he would need his peers and superiors to like get him back up there again.
Well, they have a chief review board, if I'm not mistaken, when you go back up for that. But I would still hope that people like remember that. Like, hey, this motherfucker, like, he was power tripping once, he could power trip again. Like, I know, like, and I'm not trying to judge him too much. Like, I made some bad decisions when I was in the Navy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say them on air, but I made some fucked up decisions. And I mean, none of them though involved me stealing some shit at the commissary or, anybody else, outside of my own place in my own vicinity. You know what I mean? But like, can't be out there looking bad. You know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna do some fucked up shit, keep it inside your house, motherfucker. Like, you represent the Navy. Never forget that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I was never in the military or anything, but I can imagine.
But damn, I gotta segue for this one. No, but next topic, the high school student Jordan Evans got expelled for smelling like marijuana, even though he was tested twice. Once right in front of the school officials by his mom, and then they went to like an urgent care after that. And they got an official one within 24 hours, and he still got expelled. A letter in the mail expelling him. It's crazy.
Dumb. So they got two different kind of tests done: a home test and a lab test, basically, and they still expelled him.
They said because like in their code of conduct or whatever, you can get expelled for smelling alcohol or marijuana or any kind of drugs.
And but he didn't have it on his person, all right?
Nah, ain't for nothing.
What does that smell like to you?
Huh?
What does that smell like to you?
Smells like they be smoking because they know what it smells like.
That smell like some discrimination.
Well, that too. Yeah.
Smell like some racism. Smell like kind of like it's just some black guy, like some like one of them little suburb schools. You know what I'm saying? And they fucking with him like, oh, you smell like weed. Motherfucker takes 2 tests. Don't fail none of them tests. He ain't have shit on him. What? Mind you, they suspended him at first, and then he was like, "Oh, y'all gonna suspend me? Look, I got all the proof. I didn't have shit. All word. You gonna get some proof? You gonna bring some evidence, nigga? You expelled. Bam, you gone. Now this motherfucker like gotta go to a whole nother school. Like,
oh, one of the funny parts though is when they said, "Look, school officials informed Jordan's mom, Katina Cortrell, that CSI cannabis smell investigation determined Jordan was in chronic condition."
Wow.
He was probably smoking chronic at some point, but no, he wasn't because it was negative results. But still, that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like, I feel bad for this kid.
It's fucked up, man.
But that's what happened. Like, hopefully, I mean, like, he goes to one of them.
If they say he smelled like weed and he didn't have any on him, maybe the staff has some on him then. And they just using the boy as a cover up. Let him take the fall for it.
Oh, that's true. Think about that.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. No, because they definitely, it's the one thing that we definitely should ask is like, how do they know what we smell like? Like you said, do they have one on them? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, how do you know what weed smells like? That's why some states it's not probable cause to get pulled over for smelling like weed, because how would a cop know what weed smell like if he's not smoking?
Is he like a licensed weed smeller?
Like, right? Like a little drug dog. They trained him.
Like, I don't know if in their police training,
that's weed.
Like, they try every drug like before they hit the streets.
Dang.
Let me in the evidence room. Like, let me just
have to see, smell, hear, taste, and all that shit.
About to go to that training class.
Yeah, it makes me wonder how many plugs out there are cops. Like the real plugs. Like, they're like shipping this shit across. Like,
you mean like on the bad side though, or like undercovers?
Nah, like just like on the bad side. Like,
damn.
Yeah.
You think it is like?
How many motherfuckers taking shit from the evidence room, like, and just?
What do they do with the shit they confiscate?
They like
evidence room. Evidence room.
How big is that room?
But
room
but
is huge.
mind you, it has to make it to the evidence room. Like,
and evidence that they no longer need, like if it's been through trial and all that. It's been incinerated, so
Yeah.
incinerated with a lighter.
In a Rillo. That's why I dead ass believe, yo, like the biggest drug dealer is the government, the cops and the CIA. Like,
You think so?
Because it's just like this, it's right. Like how does some of this shit just get in certain places? Like for example, like fentanyl.
Yeah.
Who the fuck uses fentanyl?
Did you hear about the bus in
Like,
New York? Like the $7 million, $10 million fentanyl bus. Yeah, they busted. It was a fentanyl ring that they busted in New York. $7 million ring.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Cops use these supercomputers to hack these phones. They have like this $10 million lab where they have like these supercomputers where they hack the phones, and like it's a computer where it'll check the phone like for 26,000 passcodes or anything like that every second. It'll keep like circling through, trying to find out the passcode of the phones and all that. $10 million lab room, $10 million of our like tax money going to stuff like this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For supercomputers.
Well, they probably taking out the competition. Can't let these niggas get too big. You know what I mean? Like, and then if they got the good shit, like we got confiscated. Like, yo, you heard the motherfuckers got that fentanyl? Nah, bro,
That
we riding
fentanyl, killing your ass though. Shit.
We riding that dawn.
No, because if you really think about it, like all these new drugs that they be getting, like where they get it from? Because it eventually it leads to like the pharmaceutical companies.
Somebody had to make it,
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, the CIA and the cops gotta be the biggest drug dealers, because where the fuck does this shit or even like, for example, right?
Yeah,
these diseases, like the coronavirus, the coronavirus, right?
Yeah.
That's been existed, right? I didn't know about it, but it's been existed. The problem is that this new version that came out this year is like a new edition. It's like
super to like 10 times stronger than what the old version was.
So
damn,
it's like the swine flu. You remember when the swine flu came out, and they're like, "Oh my god, it's so much better than the other flus, and that's why people are dying." But then when they broke it down to like the Jones, it was like 10 different flus.
Wasn't like an avian flu too?
Yeah, it was like avian, bird flu. It was like avian, fucking pig flu. And like some other shit, like I'm telling you, it was like 5 different flus.
Remember SARS?
Yeah,
bro, I'm telling you, it is.
Why does shit break out in China all the time? Why is it always China?
Cause the motherfuckers be eating shit, like.
That's why.
Yeah, like, bro, you don't be seeing them videos, like. Right, chill. But nah, like for real, though. Like, you ever see those videos, bro? Like the motherfuckers be eating like shit while still alive. Like, bro, you can't be eating shit alive. Like, you gotta kill it first. You gotta cook it. You gotta season it. Like,
yeah, I think that's a whole new flavor right there.
These motherfuckers is like, they pick up this bat. Like,
I heard they're eating babies and everything, man. Like infants.
I ain't never seen that shit, but.
I definitely seen the dogs though.
I have seen. I seen the video on Facebook of them eating, like killing the dogs and shit. And I was just like, damn, y'all niggas is savage.
I mean, I get it if you gotta eat though.
Nah, bro, not the way they were doing it, man.
No. I mean, I would never, but.
No, bro.
That's disgusting,
bro. Like it was fucked up. Like just picture like I'm telling you, man. Like I am not a vegan. I am all for killing fucking like cows, piggies, fucking turkeys, chickens, fucking. There's a lot of shit I'm cool with killing, right? But dogs, I'm sorry, I can't. You just look at them in the eyes, they're too fucking expressive. They be just. I can't just like bro. In this video, right? They had these dogs coming out like a little corridor, right? They were leading the dog out, and then they just had a nigga waiting outside with a club, just thunk. And I'm telling you, it was always almost one hit, almost always one hit. But that one hit was savage, bro. Just thunk. And his dog just and it just gave up. And I'm just like, and then, or another one, they were like peeling the fucking fur off while it was still alive. I'm like, kill it, nigga. Like, don't just let it. Like the dog was just I'm just like, bruh, kill it. Put it out its fucking misery. That is the humane thing to do. Like, there was just, nope, just, let me just.
I never seen those videos.
I just seen one on Facebook last night, bro. I almost couldn't even finish it because it was so graphic, bro. But I had to like just.
How does that get on Facebook?
How does pedophiles get on Facebook? You know what I'm saying? And get kids. I don't know, but they have groups and shit, and somehow they never get shut down. You know what I mean? But it's neither here nor there. But
wow.
But you know who does get shut down? Fucking China and their damn citizens. Yo, if you because if you go like, if you talk shit about the government for how yeah, if you talk shit about the government about the virus or how slow they were to respond to it, you fucking go to jail. Like up to 7 years for talking shit.
Like this,
like
imagine,
that, yeah.
Imagine some nigga podcasting in China, just like, yeah, man, about that corona, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, right.
Fucking like the government just raids in.
But they really got upset because the state-owned weekly magazine is Sun Lian Life Week. They posted an article about the government, how slow they were responding to the coronavirus. You still dying over there?
That weed though. But nah, it's crazy, bro. Like, cause you already know China's like
they don't
America
take no
crack.
shit.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, I knew they were bad when they were controlling the population, where people could only have like 2 babies at one point, and I was like, all right, y'all niggas is wild. But then the whole shit with Hong Kong, the whole protest that they were having over there, like, damn, this shit's real. Now, like, you got this coronavirus, motherfuckers getting quarantined. I ain't never heard of a city getting quarantined before. Like, I've heard of like places being quarantined, like locations. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But a whole fucking city. And then I also heard on Twitter. Let me put this drink down because I keep hearing the shake.
As you sip it in the mic.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm putting it down, nigga. But anyways, like I was seeing on Twitter, 5 million people escaped from that quarantine city. I'm like, 5 million? Like, not like 200, 500, 5 million?
Needless to say, they suck at quarantine.
Sounds like they just let him out.
Bruh. It just reminded me of like some 28 days later type shit. Like,
yeah.
Like the whole 5 million, bro. Like, how you miss that?
Wait, no, you think that they maybe just let him out? Kamikaze style?
I mean,
put him on planes, send him to America.
Yeah, I mean, I know that's Japanese, but kamikaze, you know.
I mean, Hong Kong did shut their borders down, so Hong Kong probably knows what's up.
Yeah, because they said that well, at least in Pennsylvania, I know there's at least 7 cases so far in Pennsylvania.
That's scary.
I'm sorry. In the U.S., my bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's crazy because I heard there was one on the West Coast, and I heard there was one in New Jersey.
Well, there's one confirmed in Pennsylvania. I know that.
And there's one confirmed in Pennsylvania. And I was, man, it's fucked up, right? Because mind you, clearly from this podcast, you can get glimpses of, I'm a fucked up person. I have a fucked up sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? I'm so, you know what I'm saying? Like, Twitter is like the perfect place for, because it's like a whole bunch of other people, you know, with fucked up senses of humor, and people are judging us for it, which I'm perfectly fine for.
Mm-hmm.
But this one person had posted a picture, like a gif of Daryl, like with like a scrunched up face, like, and it was like when you realize that we're already infected, and I'm just like, you know, chill. What you mean? Like, I was like, yo, but that would it be crazy if like it'd be something that's like already in the water or already in the air or fucking like, and it's like whatever. This is just like just a trigger just to get the idea in your head, like, yo, there's an infection coming. There's an infection, but like,
you think they should just get rid of those cases in the U.S.? I'm saying hypothetically speaking.
Or some Resident Evil shit.
Yeah.
Nah, we ain't taking them chances. But
for the good of the many.
Nah. I would just say like quarantine them, like.
Quarantine.
Yeah. No getting away quarantine.
You're not going nowhere.
Epstein quarantine. But nah, like put them like on like a little location, like you know what I mean, quarantine island. You know what I mean, like where the sickly are at, like, and just keep them there until we can get a cure that we can.
Kind of like that. We could put him like in a prison in that like that one show on Netflix. You ever seen the Island on Netflix?
No, I never seen that.
You should.
It's
a dope
like
show.
they got like prisoners that like they put into like these machines where they're like in a fantasy world, but it's like interactive with each other, and they don't know that they're in it, and then they gotta figure out like how to escape and stuff like that. That's pretty dope. But yeah. Let's see. So a study shows from the New York University from psychologists that lesbians are more accepted or more likely to be accepted than anyone a gay male.
I can see where that's coming from, though. I can see, cause like, I can see where.
There's no word for like because you could say a woman's gay too, right? So I don't know.
I almost I feel like a dickhead, but it's like, isn't that kind of like obvious? Like
What?
Like for example, right? As guys, if you saw like chicks making out, you'd be way more inclined to be like, oh damn, that's hot, than like if you saw two dudes making out. Like you'd be like, ugh, I ain't trying to see that shit. Like,
But so then the question is about women. Are women not cool with like two guys kissing?
I don't know. I mean, I can.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know that
Because you know, like from a guy standpoint, the women are gonna win. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's just, I think women, I don't know, because like for example, right, like even in the LGBT community, like they have different dynamics amongst each other. Like you know, Dave Chappelle was talking about on
When it was all in the car.
yeah, and that is a real fucking thing, because like I have before when I had my real account on Twitter, fucking I had mad gay people follow me, and like we interacted and all this other shit, and like I would watch how they interacted with their gay people, and like they was clowning each other and roast each other, like, yo, that nigga feminine as hell, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he mad flamboyant, why he talk like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I thought that shit wasn't cool. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like there's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just take it. It's like nah, like it's only acceptable for them to do it to themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. You know what I mean? But I think it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're at a better place. Like, for example, like gay people are probably like at like peak like acceptance right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the sense that like
Times change, man.
Yeah,
especially like in the last 30 to 40, 50 years and stuff. You know what I mean?
I've seen way more openly gay people now that I've ever seen in my life. Like, and you know that they're thriving, they're successful in high places and across media, across. I mean, fucking. I can't be doing that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, mad people are like mad successful, and not that they're successful because they're gay, but like rather that, you know what I'm saying, there's just gay successful people out there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, like, I don't see like so much as like that gay people aren't gay males are less accepted than lesbians. I just see it as visually, like from a visual standpoint, where if you were to see like two lesbians, I'd just be more inclined to want to look at the lesbians than to look at the two dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's not so much that like I'm not accepting of them. It's just like
Your personal preference.
Yeah, what visually stimulates me as a person, as a male.
That's what it all boils down to, personal preference.
But what about you guys? What do you guys, for example, if you see two dudes kissing, what do you think?
I don't think anything. First of all, why would I be in it? Like,
I'm saying, like,
where am I at? Like,
you might be in a club and two niggas kisses, and you might be.
Man. I'm worried about doing my shit. Like what I'm doing, drinking with my girl. That obviously doesn't how you call it, stimulate me, but I don't think it's about the guys though. I think it's what I'm saying is like I think it's more about the girls. Like, it's just not if it for a guy, right? You get turned on when you see two girls, whatever. Like, don't women feel the same way about guys? You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's like the question, because it's you know all the guys support are gonna watch more of the women.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like women would be attracted to what they're attracted to. So, for example, if women would be attracted to either a masculine man, or if they're a lesbian, they'd be attracted to other feminine women.
That's
So
true.
there would be no appeal to them for, you know, gay men. You know what I'm saying? Like, in a sense, not that like they're not accepting of them, but maybe they're just not. You know what I mean? Like, stimulated, or you know, they don't find any like. I don't know. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how that shit works. But
No.
You know what doesn't stimulate a woman though? Being pistol whipped by Soulja Boy. Yeah, that nigga wild.
yeah, bro. Did you see? Did you read the article and all the details of the case?
I read some of it. Yeah, I seen that she was suing him because allegedly he pistol whipped her, and then supposedly she got like raped by one of his friends at his place, something like that. Like, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Man.
Fucking. I
Did they say what they were arguing about why she she got pistol whipped?
It was over backing the car up out in the driveway or something like that.
Or
She backed the car up out the driveway, and they was going back and forth, and he was beating her outside in the driveway, like beating her, like kicking her and all that.
Yeah, and then he made her shower, and then when she got the shower, he did an inspection on her, and he didn't like how clean she was, so he made it like.
oh no, that nigga bugging.
Yeah, and then like from what she was saying was that she got tied up, then it like left her in the basement or something like
Duct tape and
that.
tied up.
No,
And
I
then
never
she was
all those details. Sheesh.
Yeah, and then she was trying to get out, and then his homie came down to the basement and was like, "Yo, I'll let you out if you suck my dick." And then she had to suck his dick to get out. Like, I'm just like, yo, that's fucking nuts. Like, that's not no. I mean, like,
Wow.
I kind of fuck with Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? So for me, like, that's like, yo, bro, like, the fuck, like, nigga, speak on this. Like, what the fuck happened? Cause
How long ago did this happen?
Like 2 years ago or something like that. Like 2018 or something like that. But
That's
I'm just
nuts.
like, yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying that he did or didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to address that situation, because just from the details, like, and, you know, like, he was his girlfriend. That was his girlfriend. Like, so it's not like, you know, it was a fan accusing, oh, you know, he raped me backstage on tour or some shit. Like, it's not something that didn't already was known to fuck with him.
Well, how you treat your girlfriend like that? That's crazy.
It reminded me of some R. Kelly shit, man. Like, when people were talking about R. Kelly and how he had like a whole fucking cult and bitches getting tied up and fucking all kinds locked up and shit. Like,
I had some Stockholm syndrome shit.
yeah, Soulja Boy bugging. He said, "You getting locked up."
Oh man, fucking Soulja Boy. He got consoles and all that shit out too. But I heard he's getting sued for that shit too.
Yeah, they were too eerily, like, they were too similar to what they. So, like, I forget what console he was trying to do with
His console was a
It was
fucking
an emulator.
Game Boy?
Emulator.
Yeah.
It's an emulator. So it wasn't like a new console. It played pre-existing shit,
He
which
just put his-
infringes on their fucking
Yeah.
copyrights.
He just put his name on it. That's all. Just
and he was like, and during his interview, he was like, "No, I could do this. I could do this." Like, nah, it's cool. Like, I'm like, what?
He living in his own world, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck's up with Soulja Boy, but you know, if he out here fucking,
I think he had a phone coming out too, didn't he?
yeah, he had a couple stuff coming. He had a couple devices coming out.
You know
But
what
everybody
that-
was
you know what that
complaining.
sound
Everybody
like?
was complaining about it taking so long to get and all that. Like,
Yeah.
took like months and months to get it.
you know what that dead ass sound like? Some crackhead shit. Like you know how, cause you know how like crackheads always be trying to like come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I
Yeah.
got that TV, dog. Yo, yo, this TV, bro, this, I got all the channels, bro. Yo, I got a laptop, bro. I got the laptop for the low. Like, yo, I got crackhead will sell you anything. That's what this motherfucker is doing right now. Like, I'm not saying Soulja Boy crackhead, but like
He's doing crackhead moves.
he making crackhead moves, like tying bitches up and fucking tossing them in the fucking the dungeon and shit, like leaving them for niggas to come and do what they do. Like if that's your girlfriend, even if that's your ex, bro, like y'all just broke up type shit, you can't let no other. I ain't gonna let none of my homies hit my ex. Like I would have problems. Like if somebody was
any woman.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about like if like fucking like if my homie fucked one of my ex, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's not cool. That's my ex. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I wouldn't leave her for example, if me and my girl break up, I'm not gonna tie her up and leave her in the basement if I'm surrounded by a bunch of niggas that might come downstairs and fucking rape her. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Like, that's your. Even if y'all, no matter how mad you are, like you that's still your woman. That's still like you still gotta have a certain level of respect for her. Where you know what I'm saying? You can't put her in a situation like that. Like,
he had no respect for her.
Well, nah, because if he was whooping her ass in the front lawn, like, I mean, that's fucked up. Putting his hands on her. But I mean, to do it openly like that, like, and then
bro, it's not fucked up. You should go to jail. He tied her up, bro.
No, of course, if all this is true, that's what I'm saying. It's disturbing. That should be a charge. That's some R. Kelly shit. But not some R. Kelly shit in the sense that some underage shit. But like him tying girls up and fucking all the sexual abuse that happened to his victims. Like, I mean, like this chick, she had to suck fucking some random dude's dick to get the fuck out of her situation. Like, imagine that happening to anybody, to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker kidnap you and fucking, like, you tied up somewhere. He's like, hey, you can't leave till you suck my dick type shit. Like, I ain't leaving, nigga. Like,
yeah, I guess I ain't leaving.
I'm gonna starve to death down here, motherfucker. Like, but, I mean, that's a woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, she vulnerable. She, like, so that's what I'm saying. It's fucked up. Like, and I don't know, but he gonna have to speak on that. And if they did, I mean, I hope she gets her justice. Like, cause, and whoever that guy was that she had to suck off, if she did, if that's what happened, you know what I mean? I hope he get, cause you should never have to be preying on women in a vulnerable position. He should just fucking helped her broke her out of her fucking bonds and let her go.
But if he's with Soulja Boy, I'm sure he's probably just like him. So.
Yeah. But yeah, speaking of fucked up things, some fans or not some great fans of Colin Kaepernick started a GoFundMe to buy Colin Kaepernick a helicopter. What do you guys think about that?
That's just fucking
tasteless.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
they buy him so he can get a helicopter so he can die like Kobe and all that shit. That's just, and like all he did was bring awareness to the social injustice in America. You know what I mean? And you want him to die?
When there's people that done way worse as athletes. Like, if I can see if Kaepernick was like, if he had murdered some people, for spilling some drinks on him or something, and then turned around and was just like, yo, Black Lives Matter. And then motherfuckers like, nah, I can't stand you because you killed some people, so fuck your message. Like, then I can understand. You know what I'm saying? But like, the dude, I'm not saying he's a picture perfect role model, but that I know of, Kaepernick hasn't gotten into any like situations like legally or any tarnishing incidents or anything like that. So, dude,
I'm surprised he's still even getting that much hate though. You know what I'm saying? It was like how many years ago now?
Man, people are still that racist. You know what I mean? Like, it's it's sad. You know what I mean? It's like when the motherfuckers start burning Nikes and like, Bro, you just spent however much money on them Nikes just so you could burn them because you mad at Kaepernick.
Yeah, like they already got
Like-
their money, so like it's
Yeah.
a little too late for that now. But it doesn't.
Kaepernick chilling with some fresh Nikes. Like you can go ahead and burn them nasty ass stained Air Force Ones if you want. Like
Yellowed ass Jordan, fucking uptowns and shit.
hell yeah. Were they white, bro? Or they highlighted like.
But yeah, that's just man. That's America for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's America for you.
Nice people.
I don't know, man. It just fucking fucks me up that they just like even like Kobe just fucking died, my nigga. Like, and y'all here talking about, oh, you hoping Kaepernick dies from a helicopter crash too, like, man.
I mean, the one thing I can say, you know, for as much hate as there is, you know, against people or whatever, like they do show a lot of love to Kobe though. Like, I know it's a little off topic, but like that's the one thing. Like, if you did you see the mural they have here in York?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah,
Shit was dope.
Yeah, that's real dope. And they had people comment on there, oh, how did you get a mural here in York and not in Philly and all this other stuff? I'm like, I was just getting so mad just commenting, going back and forth with him and all that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, what did Kobe do? And I was like, what did Kobe do? Kobe was inspiration to millions. You know what I mean?
What
He inspired
didn't he do?
millions, man.
Like,
And he had his little public, you know what I mean, little public drama and all that shit, and he still bounced back from that shit and rose above it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, that rape shit happened, and he bounced off of that shit and kept it moving and all that shit. Now that he's dead, they want to bring up all this that he raped somebody in 2003. It was 17 years ago.
you had all the time while he was alive to address that shit.
Exactly.
And
All
you
the
didn't.
time while he was alive to address it, and they didn't. This
Yeah.
man won 5 championships, multiple MVPs. Now you want to say something after he had died a tragic death with his daughter in a helicopter. It's sad, man. It's sad.
And the thing is, like, most of these people, yo, they're just doing this shit for likes and retweets. Like, trying to get attention, just trying to be fucking...
get the buzz.
Yeah, like, they're always just, oh, I'm offended.
And then
How
they'll say, oh, well, what about the military?
Mm.
I'm like, oh, well, the military, they deserve a mural and all this. Well, how does Kobe get a mural?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, are you joining the military to be praised? Like, are you hoping to get that? Like, you want recognition? Is that why you're going into it?
Man, they got like 10,000 commercials, man. Like, they get enough praise. Like Kobe gets murals, man.
Oh, yeah. Man, I wish people could just be more empathetic sometimes. Like, just learn to just have empathy like a fucking human being, and just be like, if you don't have nothing good to say about Kobe, cool.
Yeah.
I'm not expecting you to dick eat. You know what I'm saying? Kobe dead. Oh, let me just start dick eating. No, bro, like, it's cool. You don't gotta be a fan. You don't got you know what I mean, be somebody supportive or anything. Just shut the fuck up. Just chill at home and do what you was normally doing before Kobe died, and just keep on.
Just because he didn't connect and resonate with you, you don't have to say anything to fuck it up for me, basically.
Yeah. Like, fucking Evan Rachel fucking Wood. Like, that's what I'm saying. She fucked Westworld up for me. Like,
Well, fuck Westworld. First off, so.
and it sucks because it's like, I love that show, and I love the cast. You know what I mean? Like, they got some of the like Tandy Newton. I forget how you pronounce it.
Who?
I never
Thondy
seen it.
Newton?
Huh?
Thondy Newton?
I think it's Tandy Newton.
No, I think it was like Thondy or something like
Who you
that.
talking about?
I don't know, that girl from Westworld.
Oh yeah, Thondy Newton. Yeah,
Is that how you say it?
yeah.
Alright.
The black girl?
Yeah.
Thondy Newton.
Yeah, like she's a fucking kick-ass actor. I love her, like her on-screen performance. I love it. Never mind.
Damn.
It's Westworld, baby. But you know what I mean? If I tune in and I see that this stupid blonde bitch on there, I'm just gonna.
Who does she play? The main character?
Mm,
That's the main character, lady.
mm,
I thought it was her, but I was like, she didn't look like too much like her character.
mm.
Damn, she fucked up.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing, is like with these actors, like for example, right? Athletes and actors and people, rappers, people in the entertainment business, they used to be smart and not take political stances, not take social activist stances. They just learn. Hey, we're too big for this. We ain't trying to lose money. We ain't trying to lose sponsorships. We ain't trying. So we're just gonna just stay the fuck out of it. Y'all talk about it amongst ourselves. Then at some point there was this turning point, and then that's when I remember I told you I was like I don't like Captain Marvel.
Mm.
I was like I could see like the little sprinkles of social justice in there, like women feminism and all this other bullshit. And I was just like, I'm happy for it, but I don't like this. I was like, it don't feel right. And I'm just like, but I'm gonna try. You know what I mean? and then they came out with that Catwoman shit, like, and then,
the Batwoman.
Batwoman, yeah, where she's like, oh, the suit would be perfect if it was made for a woman. No, it wouldn't, because it was made for Batman. It's Batman's cave. It's Batman shit. He did this, not you. Don't come in here with your bullshit. Fucking thinking you're gonna take all the goddamn. Just it would be perfect. Like someone's like whoever was supposed to just sew some fucking extra space on there for her titties. Like, no, bitch. This was for Batman. This was never meant for you. Just make another suit for you. You know what I'm saying?
Tape your shits down.
Like, you ignorant bitch. Like, and then here comes Evan Rachel Wood just on her social justice shit. Just, well, and what killed me was how she said it. That's what really killed me, right? It was like, she was just like,
I just on Twitter, you mean?
Yeah.
How she said it?
You know how I mean. The context of like how, of you know, mind you, Kobe just dies the same day. You know, she's like, hey, you know. In fact, let me read her bullshit tweet because you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I get all the nuances of it. But my apologies. Here we go. What has happened is tragic. I am heartbroken for Kobe's family. He was a sports hero. He was also a rapist. The both can exist at the same time. Bitch, you don't just reduce that man to a like she was just like he was just a rapist that could ball good. Like he was just out here just raping and shooting hoops. Like that's how Kobe did. Like
that's fucked up.
Like the man just died. Like if that's how you feel, like bitch, wait a month. Like promo your Westworld shit. You know what I'm saying? Westworld's just about to come out. Do your little, you know what I mean, press releases and all that bullshit. Then, you know what I mean, sometime along in there and be like, Kobe was a rapist. You know what I mean? Like, on your bullshit Twitter. You know what I mean? Like, but the same day, like, you gonna sit there and say, I am heartbroken for Kobe's family. He was a great athlete, but he was also a rapist.
Why can't a black man die on top and just stay there?
Yeah, because they won't let him. These bitches, these fucking fake ass social justice warrior bitches. Like, and it's just like for example, if she wasn't openly supporting and crying for a fucking pedophile because David Bowie died, then like, fine. I don't know David Bowie, so I'm not gonna hate on David Bowie and his death. And
David Bowie.
I'm gonna say Bowie now because fuck him. He was a pedophile. Like David Bowie, like motherfucker died, and nobody shitted on him. Like he just died, and this bitch crying for him and shit. And no,
everybody mourned and moved on and all that. Right?
But on the day that Kobe dies, you gonna sit there and say some shit like that? Like, nah, man, that's unforgivable to me, anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not mad at people if they want to watch Westworld. Like, I'm not going to tell you not to watch Westworld because that's not my place. And this is not a fucking platform that endorses cancel culture and social justice. That's not what we do here. Like, what we do is we talk shit and we express how we feel. And how I feel is that was a bitch move. That was, you know, complete lack of empathy, but we've talked about this already. You know what I'm saying? So we're not going to dwell on that. And again, you know, I mean, my condolences to Kobe's family, to his wife, his kids, man. Like, I hope y'all don't see all this fucked up shit on Twitter. Like, I really hope y'all got y'all phones down and y'all just somewhere just crying, eating ice cream, watching highlights of Kobe. Like, just trying to remember who he was to y'all, cause y'all know who he really was. We don't. Y'all knew the real person. You know what I'm saying? So ain't shit that we can say, cause you know what I mean. Like, we only got to see glimpses of him. Like,
Yeah.
just like this bitch. So I hope, you know what I mean, like, y'all don't see this shit. And I hope y'all just staying positive, keeping y'all head up, and y'all receiving all the love from all the fans, from, you know, I'm sure from all the players, and then who are, you know, like Shaq and Charles Barkley, you know, the just everybody that fucks with Kobe. Like, I hope you just surrounded by love. Like,
And speaking about Kobe, I mean the Dallas Mavericks retired his number 24 jersey,
Yeah.
which is pretty dope.
That's respect right there. He never
Mhm.
played for him and they retired it. That's what's up. I can see other teams doing this in the near future,
Yeah,
but it's good to see that Dallas Mavericks did it. So respect to Mark Cuban for that.
yeah, that's a hell of a move, man. And even like their whole like the 24-second violation, that's
Yeah, an 8-second one. Yeah, that was dope too. I like that. That's how much of an impact he had, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm hoping the NBA does change their fucking logo. Like,
Yeah.
we want that shit. We want Kobe as the logo. Like, and no disrespect to Jerry West. I know I sent you a shot stray on Twitter. You had nothing to do with it. I said, you know what I mean, only 5 people saw you play alive. You know what I mean? And that was disrespectful. I will use my platform to apologize, because you are a legend, and you know what I mean, you did your thing, and that's why you was the original logo. But my nigga Kobe was Kobe, and you not Kobe.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need y'all to update that NBA.
ASAP.
And yeah. I'm just like I'm just today, bro. I was playing 2K. I was playing a last game against Kobe just to see like what it would have been like. You know what I mean?
I still got my old 2K. I got the old 2K16, so I go in there. I mean, I was going in there playing as Kobe and shit. Like,
Yeah,
cause they got the old. They got how they got the classic teams and shit. Yeah.
But I built a super team, right? So like I put like D Rose, Jordan together with Joakim Noah and Pippen, Rodman and Kukoc and shit. So I was playing with them against the Lakers, which was like Kobe Bryant, Kuzma, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Magic Johnson. Yeah,
a hell of a squad right there.
they whopped me. I lost by like 12. I was tight. Kobe was killing me in the end too, and I was like, you know what, it would be you to get the MVP in the game, like,
Yeah.
and I was okay with it. I was like, you know what.
On the newest 2Ks, you kind of got to play the classic Kobe because, like, you know, he started falling off towards the latter part of his career. But yeah, I hop on there and play it every now and then. And 2K11 is a classic too because they got the Jordan mode on there and all that too.
They need to make a Kobe mode.
Oh, it's coming. I best believe I know.
Oh, I know, but
it's coming.
I can only imagine what it's gonna be like.
2K this year is probably gonna be all Kobe.
Oh, you think he'll be on the cover?
I think he'll be on the cover and he'll have his own like little game mode like Jordan did in 2011. Like he had like the flu game and like he might have like the 81-point game. You know what I mean? Where you got to get like see if you can get 81 points or more, like Kobe did.
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? He might have stuff like that. The game where he tore his Achilles. The game where he tore his Achilles and still had to go out there and do the free throws and all that stuff. Like he might have like certain games in his career that you can do and all that. So I could see it happening.
And he was like the last one of that kind of mentality, yo. Like him, I remember like Jordan with the flu game and everything, like, and just the older generation, like Kevin Garnett and all the other people, like they had that mentality where they could play injured, but like these people, like they twist the ankle kind of a little bit and they're sitting down for 10 games and stuff.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's hard because the NBA's changed so much.
It's gotten softer.
It has, but I think because they do way they play is different. And cause I've been thinking about it for the last. I've thought about it before, anyways. But like for example, right, like Jordan's generation, they were tougher. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they were slower. They didn't, they weren't like driving into the lanes as much. They weren't shooting as many threes. They were, like it was a more physical game, but their bodies were tough and they endured and all this other shit. Whereas our this newer generation, they're lightning quick. They can, do all this acrobatic shit. You know what I mean? Like Derrick Rose and all this other stuff, but injury prone. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just like, and it's not just Derrick Rose, obviously. It's like a whole bunch of players where it's just like
Greg Oden was one of them too.
Yeah. They just don't last no more. You know what I mean? And they could be great fucking players, and they have technology to
Zion might be next. If you don't lose a couple pounds.
Hell yeah.
Too big to be falling on them knees, yo. For real, bro. I mean, he look good when he's playing, but he ain't gonna last like.
Yeah. It's a
like,
lot of weight.
Yeah, man. You look at Anthony Davis. He's solid and he's tall as fuck, and he's only he's 25 or 26, and he's getting like little injuries here and there. Like he's already been out a couple times in a row, like probably like 2 or 3 times this year, just for little injuries here and there. Them big ass niggas need to lose weight. Not Anthony Davis, but Zion.
Hell yeah. It's a whole different game, man. Like I miss the old NBA. Like I miss like I miss the old fights that they used to have, yo. Like the crazy hard fouls where motherfuckers like really was trying to win games, like just competitive, fucking and cutthroat. Like that was like the NBA that I grew up on. This shit, I mean, like I love like the fluidity of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate Steph Curry being able to go out there and just chuck 3-pointers all fucking night and just weave in and out and just. But like, if that's only when he's on. Like if he's not on, now you just got Stephen Curry just shooting up fucking 30 shots, bricking. Like,
hell yeah, different story.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like I just. I just grew up as a kid on that old NBA. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm always gonna have that nostalgia. You know what I mean? Like the game's gonna keep on changing and it should. You know what I mean? It's always gonna evolve. But I just hope like these new players like they remember like why Kobe is Kobe, and why Jordan is Jordan.
Yeah.
Why why they left their mark, and hopefully they leave theirs. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm sure they do, because there wasn't a dry eye in them autumn games, man. I feel like from old to young, them niggas was crying. You
like
know
Doc Rivers.
Everybody looked up to Kobe, man. Everybody.
But yeah, that's happened.
Yeah, I think it's a good place to kind of let it go.
Again, well, we hope you guys are in good spirits. I know it's fucking first month of 2020. We're just 1 month down, and we already lost Kobe.
This is how 2020 is going to start.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm just like, yo.
Oh man, not looking forward to it.
Nah, not at all. And Trump's still president, so this motherfucker might. You don't know what this motherfucker might do with this whole impeachment shit. Have you guys been seeing any on that?
No, bro. How long has it been going on? Like 3-4 weeks now?
I think it's like 2 weeks or something like that.
No, it's been 2 weeks. It's been longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think they're getting down to the nitty gritty with it now.
Yeah, because I've been when I tuned in the other day, shit was real. Yeah. Adam Schiff was eating up the president's lawyer. I was like, damn, like, okay, you making the motherfucker look bad, like, but
I don't know what's to discuss. He did this. He broke this law.
Well, what I mean, according to, his lawyer, all the laws that the president broke are executive privilege, and he's allowed to do it as president. Then Adam Schiff is like, yeah, no, this is abuse of power. We need to put this in check before any future presidents think that they can do this. And, that's the struggle right now is, do we allow this guy who's clearly a criminal to continue to break the laws for another 4 years and call it a day, or
I don't know.
Or get him the fuck out of here.
Get him the fuck out of here. But you know the Republicans don't support it. You know, for whatever reason, so we're fucked. We gotta keep Trump in for another 4 years, I guess. Because I don't see anybody beating Trump right now. But anyways, it's not a political podcast. So, anyways, back to Kobe, the one that actually matters.
No, back to what they were wrapping up, but no.
No, we are.
Oh.
I was just closing it on with Kobe and taking it away from Trump. Like, no.
Yeah, we ain't
End
gonna
the podcast. End the podcast. Cut, nigga.
Nah.
Cut.
Nah, I'm like,
we done, nigga.
I thought he was already on the way out, and then we just kind of like were talking about Trump, and then.
Yeah, no. That's why I didn't want to end it on Trump. I wanted to end it on Kobe. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Rest in peace, Kobe. We're gonna miss you, bro. Highly offensive. We out.